How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I'm going live on TikTok as well. Come on, camera. There we go. Now it will follow me. I don't think you saw this. I have a couple of my friends in the chat. US Marine Lake Walker. So yeah. Hey guys. Giga Chad. Hey guys, so we have a special thing I'm doing today. Let's do some house cleaning first. There is a discount up in the corner if you want a ring. Mem de Pog. You get 25% off a ring if you want to buy it. Also, yesterday, or not yesterday, Monday, we made these rings. Yay! If you want to see that made, there's a VOD. If you're interested in purchasing them, you can go to my website and contact me. Here's it for TikTok. Bang, okay. Follow goal, yes, 10, yes! It's a small goal, but it's the start on my path to degeneracy, and that's great. So, really happy. Easy clap. Not really. I had a goal last stream of getting 5 viewers. I hit that, got 10 followers today. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay guys, so let's jump into it. Today what we're doing is a special thing. I got a ring blank here. Let's see. It has literally 42 small channels. That is a lot of inlaying. You can see it here, TikTok. I'm also live on Facebook and YouTube, I hope. I haven't checked. So there's 42 inlays in this ring. Now, I know I wanted to use this ring. However, I did not know if I wanted to like fill every channel with something different or do like a pattern of 3. So what I kind of was thinking, and you guys tell me what you think, since there is 3 like rows of inlays, I was thinking, you know, since it was Memorial Day, let's do red, white, and blue. Yeah? And then I was also thinking, because I have a couple more of them, I have 3 total. Since I have a couple more of them, I was thinking about, you know, because 42 is divisible by 6 and 7, we could do 7 different colors. It could be random. Or just for the content, just fill them all with something different, which would take forever, but you know, content. Let me know if levels are good on Twitch. I think everything is fine between the music and myself. The lathe stuff shouldn't be too much, I don't think. All right. So is it following me? It is. So I think I'm gonna do the red, white, and blue for the first one. Start off easy, a little simple, and then I will move to whatever I decide to do next. Thinking about the content. All right. So I need to grab red glow powder, white and blue glow powder, some blue opals, white opals, and red. I'm not gonna make it too complex because like the channels are so tiny that it would be hard to fit anything. Terrifying to think you're considered a content creator. I am though. I have been for a long time. That's what people don't know. US Marine knows. Let's get some red. because I do have 42 different colors of opal, and I'm really dreading the thought of even attempting that. It'll take like an hour to inlay, man. Okay. Here's the opals. Red, white, and blue. Opals for TikTok to see. Skylar on TikTok says, you still wear the rings? That is awesome. I'm really glad. I'm glad they're holding up, and I'm glad you're still wearing them. That makes me happy. Okay, we need glow powder now. Let's see, white, blue, and a red, I think. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough for this. I have to check. Where is my... Oh, you lost me. Hello, I'm here. I have to check what color this glows. Red is the weakest glow powder. It kind of sucks. Can't really tell, man. Okay, it's red. How does it look though, like saturated? Because it can look red all day, but it's different when you put it in the ring and it gets all like wet and saturated. TikToks can change your life, man. TikTok can. I guess TikToks can as well, like random ones. Make you think, really makes you think, huh? That's red, I think. Hello, I'm up here. It is a red. It's red here. Kind of winging it, but I know the theme. So it's gonna be a column of red, white, and blue, and there's 42 channels to fill, so that's fun. And what I need to do is block off. I wish my phone followed me. I need to block off the other channels so that I don't get any of the glow powder in them. TikTok, I'm putting you here so you can kind of see. Don't fall. There we go. Okay, I'll be safe. I'm using the lathe. Lathes don't care about your feelings. They will hurt you. And I respect the lathe. So hair goes up, no sleeves, no wires, nothing. I'm safe, just to let you know. Okay, this is cool if you haven't seen it before. Bang. Ring time. Right there. Yeah, man, I'm hitting the ground running. I'm trying to, at least. It's a webcam, but it's like 4K and it's on a gimbal. TikTok, if you're not on Twitch right now, that's where the party's at. So, and I will be eventually turning TikTok off to encourage you to go to Twitch. See how that works? I'm bringing you to Twitch. You want to see the entire thing done. And of course I lost my taping. We be thinking. We're thinking about stuff and things. Okay, that seems pretty solid. Except for this. And you see this? It's an X-Acto blade. However, it is not sharp. So I'm still being safe. Just like with the hair thing. All right, we are going to drop the glow powder on the floor, and then we are going to, dang. I'm realizing how much work this is. I didn't think of that. We are going to, let's start with red. How about that, okay? Okay. I haven't watched South Park in years, but I know that's what it's from. I need like a little bit of paper towel. Soak it up. The adhesive I'm using is called CA, cyanoacrylate. It is commonly found in superglue, so in a way it's superglue, but CA sounds more fancy and professional, so we'll call it CA. All right, got it? All right, 1 out of 14 channels on this side. I'm thinking, do I... Oh, wow, that is way too much. It only happened because I am live. I start messing up. It's the curse. All content creators know this. You do what you gotta do, though. Okay. Thinking I might switch up my technique. So like, okay, what if I put the glow in first and then the CA? Will it hold? Wow, these things are small. I guess so. I guess it will. Okay, sure. That's the new move, guys. And if you're wondering, this is just... It is red glow powder that is tinted, well, red. And it's not... It's probably the least easiest thing to make, because like a lot of the pigment powders aren't really a true red. You have to search around. People call it like mica powder, I think. Or I'm not sure how you pronounce that. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I am sorry. Okay, halfway done on this first round. most like everything I do, it's the first time trying it. Like, I would say 95% of the TikToks I do are my first time trying that particular ring. I might like royally mess it up once and then retry it, but for the most part, it is the very first try. I just figure it out as I go. Which adds like a weird layer of pressure, because it's like, okay, you're filming it now too, don't mess up. You're gonna post this. I just want to do a good job, that's all. Another thing about red glow powder is some of it's made with like sulfur, so it stinks. And another thing is like some glow powder, the companies, they claim it's like, yeah, it'll glow red, but really it's like a deep orange. And you get it and you try it out and then you're mad. And the best part about it is the fact that the sulfur ones are the truest glow. So by the time you're done with it, it's all sealed and fine, but making it is stinky. Stinky. Okay. Wow, that's 14 channels filled with red glow. So now we need to put the opals. Back to me. Follow me, camera. There we go. Okay, where did I put that stuff? I'm over here. Oh, here it is. I'll put you back, I'll make you stop, and I'll put you where I'm gonna go. And we be zooming as well. So, let me show if you can see. These opals are very coarse, and to fit in those super small channels, I need them to be pretty fine, almost like a dust. So I'm gonna crush them, and then, much like I do my enemies, and then I will inlay the red, and then that will be the red side done. And I just take a 1-pound hammer, go to town. Those are pretty small. Let me see if I can show you. And I hope it's enough. It's like literally dust. Yeah, mods opals now. Okay. Go back here. And then, okay, I need some medium. CAs comes in different viscosities. I'm using medium now. I used super thin at first, because I need it to soak into the powder. And actually, let me hit this with a layer of accelerator. Let me put my mask on. Accelerator just makes the CA cure faster. And we love saving time. Time Wizard Money Gang. We love saving time. Time is money. Okay, okay, okay. Alrighty. Let's get these tiny opals in here. It is super tiny, guys. Where's my... I don't like that one. I think I'll need more, but let's see. And TikTok, I know this isn't the greatest angle, but you can get an even better angle if you go to my Twitch, which is the link in my bio. We're having fun over there. Do you want to miss out on the fun? Come have fun on Twitch. Drop a follow while you're at it. It helps me on my path to degeneracy. I'm already on Twitch now, so it's like I'm pretty much full degenerate. I'm maxing my degen. This one could use a little more powder. A lot of bum pieces in the red today. Let's make it good, shall we? Shall we? Cheers, my friends. That one's gonna be a little bit more unique than the other ones. Something got in there I don't want. I don't even know if you can see this on stream, but IRL, it doesn't look good. Not a good look. There's been so many rings that I've just like made for myself that like, I want to wear, but there's like one small imperfection because like I know the ring isn't going to a customer, so it's like I don't spend too much time on the details there. And usually there's like one small thing that's wrong with it, and then I never wear it. And I might need a couple more opals. Let me grab those really fast, just to be sure. The shop where I'm working is like really close to my neighbors, and they were like yelling really loud at their dog, I think. And I was like, I hope it doesn't like pick up on stream. I don't think it does, but if you hear some like distant yelling, it's the neighbors. Like I can hear them like washing something maybe. Okay, fill in the rest if there's any. I don't like this piece. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's a piece there I don't like. Devil's in the details. I'm gonna put some more in this one. Because a little bit too much glow powder got in there. Okay, wow, that's the red side done. Looking pretty sick so far. We love opals here. Okay, so we're gonna continue. TikTok, hi. I am going to just go on Twitch now. So if you want to see the rest of the ring, you should follow me. Go on Twitch and watch the rest of it. Thank you for those who did join. I will continue the degeneracy on Twitch. All right, now that they're gone. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with accelerator. So I'm gonna tape that side off now, and I'm trying not to get any glow powder or anything in those channels. Hooray. Usually I have music going on. It's on for stream, but it's not for me. Cause like I don't wanna have like double audio. So all I hear is the hum of the lights above me. It makes you think a lot. And it makes you self-conscious. All right. Everything is solid in there. Nothing in the other channels. That is what we like to see here. To get so close. Is anyone else having problems like with passwords on Twitch? Like when you're signing up? Because I've had a couple people that I'm annoying to like watch, like family members and such. They're like, they're not accepting my password. I'm like, what's happening? Like they can't make a Twitch account, so they can't follow and chat or do any of that. So like I don't know what's going on with them. Okay. That makes sense. Twitch does have that problem. Because they just have told me like, oh, it's not letting me. I'm like, why? It shouldn't be that hard. Come on, man. You're pulling out my opals. Not my opals. Actually, I'm wondering if I should do a layer of... No, I think I'm fine. It's just precision taping. Nothing major. Wow, I'm having a hard time with this. It shouldn't be hard to put tape on something. Let me try a different tape. I don't know if it's gonna be as good. Not even a little. Nope, nope, nope. I can already tell. Nope. Where'd I even... Okay. Lost the tape. Bruh, it's not even sticking. I'm molding, dude. Since I'm new to the Twitch game, is it a requirement that like the more followers you have, the more bald you get? Just something I've noticed with the bigger boys, the bigger streamers. If you're a male, that is. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch up my technique here. The taping tech. This is kind of annoying. Now I'm picturing like doing the entire 42 channels. Brother, it's not sticking. Okay. I had to wrap it like 80 times, but we got it. Stay under 1,000. Listen, man, I don't blame you. Did you save your dreads though? Can you put those back on if you have problems in the future? Them? Who do you sell your dreads to? Are there like black market dread dealers or something? Like, hey man, I'll give you $5 per dread. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you sold them to just someone who wanted them. They're like, hey, can I buy your dreads? Okay. Which wouldn't surprise me for you in your situation, with how many people that you know. I bet there's someone who would. If you like put it up for sale, put them up for sale. I'm just over here crushing more things. Can you get down low? Okay. Forgot the tape. I'm pre-crushing these opals so I don't have to do it later. In like 5 minutes or so. I can't get that dread thing out of my head. If you tell more people that, you should like not tell them right away that you sold them to like people that want extensions. Be like, I sold them. And they kind of freak out like me. Did you get a good price is my next question. That's like a Craigslist deal waiting to happen. Those were like $600? Are you shitting me? $600? Brother, you should grow them out and sell them again. That's your business model. Except here's the thing, like, yeah, Giga Chad moment, dreads. How long? It took you many years to get them that long. But if you grew them out like double what it is now, I don't think it would take too long, and I think you could still get a decent price. Just keep growing them out and selling them. And then get like business cards. And be like U.S. Marine, professional dread grower. "21 inches, dude. That's insane, and also I'm happy for you. Because I didn't know people would pay that much for dreads. What conversations? We're talking about U.S. Marines. I don't know if you want me to say your real name. Or I don't know if I did already. Absent-mindedly. We're talking about how he sold his dreads. And he was explaining to me, like, who he sold it to and how much he got for him, which, without the context of the rest of the story, sounds very ominous. Marine, okay. As you wish. I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next week. Dread seller. And then on the business card, just get something not related to hair or dreads at all. Like, I think you remember Dread Kong in Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. There's a ring I could do, a Donkey Kong ring. The problem is I truly have zero idea how it should be. How about a ring for every character in Smash Bros? Yeah, dude, next some to me and I'll make a Dread Kong ring. It'll be so popular. A Funky Kong ring? I did have an idea of, like, you know what those people do, like they'll hide money somewhere publicly and be like, first one to go get it, or first one to find it gets it. It's free money. I was thinking about doing that with a ring, but I don't think I have that reach yet. And the thing is about my audience that I've noticed, like, people who order rings, I've only had about, let's see, like 3 people over my entire ring career, which is like 2.5 years, order from Washington. So it's like, I don't know if everyone's just not, like, my audience is just not in Washington. Accelerator time, mask on. The reason I wear a mask is because accelerator is just cancerous. Like, literally, it'll mess you up if you breathe it in too much later in life. So I put on a mask. You can't see it, but I promise. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. But there is a mask on my face because I'd be safe. Okay. Okay, opal time. Time for opals. I think I did too many white opals for this one. Like, crushed too many up preemptively. I get a lot of orders from California and Texas. I noticed are the 2 big ones. And also, like, just various places on the East Coast. Like, literally, I can literally only remember 3 orders. I can remember most orders, but I kind of pay a little bit more attention in my mind to Washington, because it's like, hey, that's my home. Let's see. Someone is here. Okay. That's the middle row done. It took longer to tape it than it did to inlay it. Okay, there's only one more left. I hope I didn't get any stuff in the red. And I hope it doesn't just take all of my opals out. Ah, dang. So didn't take my opals out, however, it left residue. Wow, look who's in the chat. My fiance is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a nice peepo hey, would you? Oh yeah, this is a mess. It's a bad decision to use that tape. Oy, oy, oy. It's in like every channel, dang. What took the longest with this ring will end up being dealing with the tape. Just trying to get it to work, and then when it does work, it makes a mess. It's not too bad. It's kind of coming out pretty easy. I just don't want to miss any piece. Man, I'm definitely going to use a different tape when I do this last one. And I think I might have to re-inlay some of these channels because I'm like taking out a lot of like glow and opals, and it looks bad. Oh, I didn't even mention this entire time. The ring is made from titanium. So if we want, after we're done, we could anodize it and make it a different color. Although I don't know if it would look good because there's already red, white, and blue. Again, close to my fingers, this X-Acto blade. However, it is not sharp. I take all my blades that I use, and I mean, not that I use blades all the time, but the blades I use, I like sand them down, kind of, I guess. So they're not sharp, they won't cut me. And the more I use them, the less sharp they get even more. Okay, we're close. This is the most boring part of the process, is fixing your mistakes. It doesn't feel good that you made them, and it's also annoying. Okay. Dang it, I thought I had everything. Ouch. Yeah, this one is bad. This one looks really bad. Yikes, dude. Just when you think you're done, there's more. It's like doing dishes. And you don't have a dishwashing machine. Somehow more appear every time. Especially when you're in the middle of doing them. Oh boy. Great content here. We love content. Let's see. Okay, Jesus Christ. What I'm thinking is doing just a little bit of ultra thin, just to see how it will react. No, it's not that bad. So for this last one, before I even think about starting the blue, I will start sealing the rest of it, just to have it have even more protection. Hopefully it doesn't get into the last channel, and hopefully I can still get into the last channel. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let it do its thing. The more I inlay this, the less I want to do the 42 inlay. But the more I think about the content. How long have I been live? An hour 10? Let's see what happens after this blue inlay. Hopefully there's not like a mess to clean up, and I will be using the other tape that I was trying to use. That, like there might have been a couple spots I missed, but in the white it'll be way more apparent, and in the white it'll look really bad if I end up missing anything. Where's my mask? Just get some accelerator on it. And if anyone is wondering or sees this later, I'm pushing absolutely as hard as I can on the mask. Just so I don't have to put the whole thing on for like just a couple minutes. I'd rather do this. We take all the safety precautions here seriously. Don't ban me, Twitch, if in the future anyone sees it. Okay. Fantastic. If you hear people rustling in the background, it's just, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Back to the ring. Okay. Okay. This tape is good for ring making, but it is not strong. Which I don't know if that's desirable or not, to be honest. And I've already messed it up royally. Also, I don't think I tightened this enough. This is an expanding ring mandrel. Very, very useful for ring makers. Yeah, I did not even, it's not even tight. What am I doing? Oh, frustration. Oh, there is a little bit of the tape left over in these channels now that I'm looking. Half of ring making is honestly just making sure everything is right, so like when you're done or close to done, it's not a pain in the ass. The one spot. that I didn't wrap around enough. Okay, damn. We can actually continue. I had a couple stories that I wanted to share. I wrote them down because I would absolutely forget. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I have 3 jobs. Ring making is one of them. Music is another one. And the third one is video producing. I just do it with my dad. We have a YouTube. I'm on the site filming stuff for the YouTube. So I have a coworker, and he used to be a manager at a, like a, let's say it's a construction distribution center. Now, some things I've noticed about construction workers in my time, because the YouTube is a construction channel. It attracts a certain kind of person. Let me tell you the story, and then you can kind of figure it out, what I mean by that. All right? So, my coworker used to be a manager, as I said. And while he was there, there was a time he was watching videos about ghost peppers, like the ghost pepper challenge, you know. He thought that was hilarious. And one of the people who worked under him was like, kind of like a shit talker, you know? He just said nonsense all the time. Like, he told him once that he was in the Olympics and the Special Olympics in like the 1970s or so. He's like, no, you're not. And he's like, yeah, totally, dude. And he's like, okay, let's look it up. What was the year? And he's like, no, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It's like, yeah, sure, man, sure. The Olympics and the Special Olympics. That's not the story, though, but that just gives you an idea of the person. Actually, no, sorry, he did say the year, and it didn't make sense because, like, the year ended up being, like, if he actually went to the Olympics, it would have been, like, he would have been, like, 3. So, it was major BS. Oh, boy. I need a new whip tip. Anyway, back to ghost peppers. That same guy, the Special Olympics dude, he saw my coworker watching these videos about the Ghost Pepper Challenge. He goes, I could do those, easy, no problem. He's like, no, you couldn't. He's like, no, I bet money I could. Okay. So he goes, he orders the ghost peppers. They get to the work. And he got them and he was in the office and the guy showed up. And he's like, well, here they are, man. And before he got a chance to do it, like, there was a big, like, Samoan dude, and he wanted to try. So he took one of the ghost peppers, the whole thing, ate it, and he was just still. He just sat there and he was just like, nothing at all. And my coworker was like, damn, I got scammed. And so the Special Olympics dude, he was like, oh man, I got this in the bag. And they bet him like $20 that he could do this, no problem. So he eats the ghost pepper. And they just kind of wait, like, pause champ. And then I'm trying to think how to describe this next part. I'll use my coworker's words. The Special Olympics dude was, he was black, and he said that it was the only time he saw, and my coworker is black too, so it was the only time he saw, like, a person with dark skin literally turn red in the face. So he turns red, apparently, and he runs out of the room. And they're laughing, they're cracking up, dude. And they go chase after him. Like, where'd he go, right? So they chase him into the break room of the place they're working. And he's in the fridge, and he had grabbed a carton of milk, and he started drinking it. And he said the only thing funnier is than when he ate the pepper was when he drank the milk, because he took it, drank some of it, made a face, dropped it, and then he ran out of the building, and when he dropped the milk rolled out like marbles, he said. Because it was expired for like almost a year. For some reason they kept it. So they're laughing. He runs out again, and they go follow him. And I mean, if he wasn't exaggerating the story, this part he was. He said he's never seen someone projectile vomit so hard. He's like doing it in a straight line. It was doing like loop-de-loops all over the place. And that just sounds like a really horrible, horrible situation. And yeah, man. I mean, he got what is coming to him. You talk a big game, then, you know, that's what you get. Alright, so we have just one more thing of opals to do. One more round. Okay. I do have another story about that, but I think I'll save it for a different time. All right, let's put opals. Let's put the opals in. And then the inlay process will be complete. Same song and dance as before. Just crushing them up real tiny, throwing them in there. And it's starting to take shape, you know? Starting to look pretty decent. I don't know what to do with these rings. I'm making them for stream, but my initial thought was like, okay, I can do the stream and then turn it into a TikTok and then question mark? There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad looking so far. Okay. Let me just take the tape off. The couple layers of tape. It doesn't want to stick until you take it off, of course. Okay. Looking not bad at all. I will put a little bit extra here on this one. pro-life tip, don't get CA on your fingers ever. Okay. There's one thing that I missed, that there's a piece of tape that got in. There was one, but there's one on the inlay in this one. So I have to kind of like dig it out. I don't want to do that later. I might have to though, because I can't tell if I got it or not. Okay, starting to look like a ring. A little bit. Let's seal it. And all I'm doing is a little thin layer of CA over the entire ring, so that it can seep into all the cracks and crevices and all of that good stuff. And we want to do it a little bit at a time, because we want each layer to be thin enough to like dry and cure, because if we don't do that, there's going to be problems later when we start sanding the ring. It'll look bad. But we can speed up the process by using Accelerator. It's just not fun to inhale. Now what to do about these other ones? I don't know if I want to do all 41 different colors today, because I do have I have more than 41 colors of opal in various shades. Like half of them are like blue and green. And it's like, would it be random? Would I do just pick a channel, put stuff there, see what happens? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do about that. Okay. Get safe. I will be using the mask. No. You have to be careful about the accelerator. And if you want to get into this stuff, Glue Boost. That's what you want. It's the best accelerator. It sprays more like a mist. You won't get clouding. It won't turn white. Everything will dry evenly. I'm not sponsored. I just really love it. It's the best stuff that I've used. Just a tip for you if you want to try it. If you want to try this ring making stuff. It's fun. It's easy to get into. I would watch a lot of videos. But there's a lot of like micro decisions you need to make to get like a good ring. So it's definitely like a journey. Like if I was just starting out, I would not want to stream, or I was even hesitant to show my process when I was starting out, just because I like wasn't confident if it was right. Just gonna roll back over, do another layer of CA. Just a little layer, just a few drops. We don't need the excess. And then it'll spread around the ring. And it'll seep into all those cracks and crevasses. Because if you're not careful at this stage, when you're sealing the ring, there'll get air bubbles underneath, it'll cause holes, it'll be bad. So it's something you must take your time doing. But Accelerator helps. Oh, I had an idea. You know what we could do though? Is we could anodize the ring gold. So it's like red, white, blue, and gold. I think that might be pretty cool. The silver isn't bad though, of the titanium. I do dig that. I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. And by the time we get to that stage, I'll have made a decision. Stare. I'm just throwing another layer. Because basically we want the CA above the entire ring, like above the channel, just so we're sure it's completely covered and there's no like divots in between anything. Oh, I almost fell. I'm one of the only people who could fall just standing. We did do Accelerator, right? It looks like it's... you see the ring? I'm feeling for any divots that might be below the channel. I think there's like a couple. Okay, let's do like one more layer. Go down here. There we go. I do feel safe, but it is hard to breathe in this thing. Hey Maureen, are you still there? Are you just in the background chilling? So we do the glue boost, accelerator. You didn't see that, did you? No one saw that, right? Right? You're done with the glow powders. We don't need that anymore. Back here. Hold on. Let me go mask off. Sorry, I hit the mic. Back down here, I have a tackle box. I keep all my stuff, all my materials, opals, gemstones, glow powders. So if you like turn around and see me put stuff in there, that's what I'm doing, is putting stuff away or grabbing things. I have so many opals. Like, you probably can't see. No, you can't. But like, pretty much all of this entire drawer is opals. And then there's 2 drawers down. I think you can see this if I stop you, and then I move you down here. That's the one. You zoom in. You can kind of see various different glow powders that I've mixed up. And sometimes you can get lucky and reuse some, but sometimes you have to mix it up on your own. And you can't really see it, but there's even more opals here. Some of them are like duplicates of the ones that are up here. But let me show you guys this. This is glow powder. You may be thinking, is it white glow powder? No, it's actually, let's see if it'll show up on camera. It's actually green. Wow. So all glow powder, it starts off white, right? This one is, let's see, it's blue. It starts off completely white. And that's what gives it the strongest glow. It's just pure, this one's purple. It's hard to see, it's a little bit weaker. But what you do, and what you can do, which is cool sometimes, is you can take the glow powder and tint it different colors by using like pigments. It's kind of like you're dyeing them. But, and I'm stalling for time because I'm trying to let the ring cure. You use pigments, like I have an entire pack of pigments here. Of all the colors of the rainbow, pretty much. So you take those, you put it with the glow powder, and you can tint it any color you want in the light. Now, some colors work better than others. For example, if you wanted to do a red glow that was black in the light, black absorbs a lot of light, so the glow won't be as strong, and the red glow will last like maybe 3 seconds, even if you charge it for a while, and it sucks. The only thing that goes well with black pigment is green, because green has the strongest glow. There's various different levels of glow. Green is the strongest, like I said, and then it goes down to like red, which is the weakest, which is unfortunate because red is a cool and popular glow choice. And then, so I have pretty much all the colors of the rainbow of glow. There's red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, pink, and I think that's it. Yeah. And you can tint them various colors. Some of them don't mix well, like, I'm trying to think of an example. The only thing I can think of is like if you did a red glow with a blue pigment in the light, they don't really go together, so it has like a hard time glowing. Another thing that sucks is like that I found from ordering so many glow powders and trying to figure out the process is that yellow glow is really, really hard to make look good. And you can pretty much only do it with yellow pigment. And like every yellow that I got turned out to be more like a green, like a neon green, which is very disappointing. So there was one ring I was making, and it was like one of the first rings I ever made for like a customer. I had made maybe like 20 rings at that point in my career. They wanted a yellow glow, so I'm like, great, I'll make the yellow glow. And I used the yellow glow. Take a shot for how many times I say yellow, by the way, or not yellow, but glow. And I was like, I used the yellow that I get from the company, the glow company, and it turned out green. So I showed her, and I was like, hey, this isn't good. And they're like, oh, it's okay. But then I remembered, if you take, and this is when you're mixing like light, if you take red light and mix it with green light, you get yellow light, right? So if you take red glow and green glow, you get yellow glow. And that was actually an idea that my fiance gave me because I was stressed out. You know, I had just started. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't, you know, I feel like sometimes. And everything was fine after that. I think it was the Jolteon ring I did. I'm pretty sure. Which was one of my first TikToks as well. So not only was I stressed about like, oh, it's not yellow, the customer won't be happy, but they were cool about it. Like most of my customers are really cool, and really like enthusiastic and excited for like whatever I do. And I'm really thankful for that because, you know, and I think it has something to do with like they're Pokemon fans, and Pokemon fans are, for the most part, pretty chill. So the client was pretty cool about it, even if it did turn out green. But luckily, we were able to figure it out, and it was fine. And that's how, like, every yellow glow that I've ordered from a company has turned out to be more like green. So I always have to make it myself to make it actually glow yellow. And I don't know why they can't figure that out. A lot of my earlier days in ring making were figuring out like which companies should I order supplies from. Like, who's the fastest, who has what, what's this, what's different about each one, which one has the most accurate like glow powders and stuff. Which I haven't found one company that has like everything I need all in one. I do have my my go-tos are like Patrick Adair supplies, ringsupplies.com, people like that. And you know, sometimes you gotta figure it out. A lot of the process is figuring out your own techniques, your own things that you do as well. Battery's still good. Okay. So last stream I did, I'm gonna put a safety layer of CA on this. Last stream I did, I was saying how I usually leave rings to cure for like a couple hours, because usually it's better that way. But I was trying to keep things rolling, and I did 2 rings like I showed at the beginning. And I started doing 1 ring. I was trying to finish it, but part of it like broke out and there was like a gaping hole there. And so I was like, dang, what do I do? So against my better judgment, in my mind, I was like, I guess I should start working on the other one. And I did, and it was like 20 minutes I let it cure. And it turned out fine. Like, there was no problems, there was no holes or anything. I was really surprised. And I'm thinking I might do the same thing. I think it has something to do with my technique on sealing it, because in the past, when I would do that, like I let it cure for only 20 minutes, I would have problems. I would have holes, and holes aren't fun, you have to fix them. It's super frustrating when you're sanding, especially when you get to the higher grits and then you have to start over because you realize there's a hole there. So I'm thinking I might do the same with this, just to kind of keep things moving and to see what happens, really. I don't know how long I've been babbling for, but I think I'll do that. And let's see what happens. If there's things I gotta fix, then I will fix them. Let's get the content, yeah? I didn't hit this with accelerator. It's getting clean. It's getting clean. I've debated in the past, like inlaying it and then not sealing it to give it like a texture. And I actually did that with a ring that I can't show anyone because it's a prototype. But it had like I will say, the ring that I was using had like a texture to it. So I was like, what if I didn't seal it and it had the texture with the opals and stuff? I did that and I kind of liked it. So once those rings are able to hit the market, I definitely want to show those off really bad, because it's some of the sickest things that I've ever seen. And it's something brand new. No one else is doing it. I do have some other rings that I'm doing, like there's some stuff off camera that is completely new. No one's seen it before. I'm very excited to finish those, but I want it to be like more of a surprise, like when I do the video on it. Because when I first saw it, when they were like prototyping it, because I'm part of like I have someone I talk to who's like manufacturing their own custom blanks. When I saw it, like the concept piece, I was like, what is that? And give it to me right now. I'll pay whatever. I'll take your entire stock, literally. And it took a while for them to get here and for it to be made. However, I have them. They're literally like off screen over there. But I'm keeping it a secret. I might do it on stream. I don't know. I'm almost done with them. All right. The best part, sanding. I'm starting with 240 grit, and I'll go all the way up to 3000. Actually, I'll go beyond 3000 because it's titanium, and titanium needs to be polished extra, and it looks a lot better if you use the higher grits. More shiny. And the thing is, you can stop at 3000, and it's definitely a look. It's more like a matte look. I like it, but lately I've been going to those higher microscopic grits, and it's been shinier. I'll show you the difference when we get to that stage. There was some stuff I didn't get. I think I could sand it out. Well, we get a little closer. Marine, are you still in chat right now? I have a question. A streaming question. Okay, see, we know that you stream Smash Brothers, and I've seen your highlights. Do you just download it from Twitch and edit it down? Or is there some way I don't know about that's easier? Instead of trying to the entire VOD, trying to find the moments? I know there's some sort of tool that you can like highlight certain parts. It's not clips, but like you can, well, not highlight, like timestamp them so you can just like go to it. Or maybe it's like a thing you can do with the Stream Deck or something? I can't remember the name of it. Oh, that is a good idea. Key binding. I just don't know the name of it. Like, what is it called? I was trying to think of that earlier, and then I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What is it? It's looking pretty clean. I can still do like another round of rough sanding though. If you see how the paper towel's leaving like black marks, it's because I'm sanding off parts of the metal, the titanium. Okay, yeah, there's some, you think? Oh no, there's a couple. We could do the rough for a little bit more. A lot of people, I'm surprised constantly at how many people are, let me start the sentence over. I'm surprised at the amount of people that like think they know about metals and stuff, but is not actually the case. For example, everyone's like, titanium's so hard. Well, yes. How long did it take you to sand through it? Like, not that long. It can be sanded. And there was those rings I did where I did a lot of scratches in them. That didn't really take long either. I mean, for what it is, it takes a kind of a while, but I'm not like struggling to do it. I think you'd also be surprised at how like predatory the jewelry industry is. I'm not gonna name any names, however, there is a big like jewelry chain. It's very well known. And they were selling a ring. It was a kind of expensive. It was like a mid-tier ring. It wasn't gold or didn't have any diamonds in it or anything. But I was looking at it and I was like, huh, it seems familiar. So I go on wish.com, right? I find the same exact ring for like 80 cents. I'm like, there is no way. And then I kind of like, I went on a spree of like trying to find the same ring, because I know like there's a lot of people on the internet who claim they make handmade rings. However, actually they're drop shipping. They're drop shipping the rings. And I did like a reverse image search, and Jesus Christ. I found so many online ring shops that had the same exact ring on it. Some even used the same exact photos from the Wish post. And you know, you expect that from like drop shipping, you know. It is what it is with that. But they're selling this stuff and it started bothering me. It started bothering me. And right now I'm just digging out there was still some tape that I missed on the inside. Gotta fix that. But yeah, and they were selling them at various different prices, and none of them were 80 cents. So I had this idea of like making talk, kind of like exposing that situation. But when I told people my idea, they were like, don't do it. It's not worth it. And I'm like, fine. I was discouraged. However, later on, I was thinking like, you know, if I name dropped or gave any clues to what that chain was, then I think I might have been sued. So it's probably for the best that I didn't. I don't know if I just said this, but I went so far as to order the same rings from Wish. Because I did a Wish video like way long ago, and that became popular. Because if you don't know the story, someone was telling me that my rings were fake, and I was just selling rings from Wish, which was not true. And if they knew anything about me, which they said in their comment that when they're trying to troll me, like, I've seen your rings, so that means you've watched the video, and they're just from wish.com. Like, no, every video I do, I show me making the ring. It's very fast, but it's there. So I made a whole entire series off of it, and they posted the ring that they thought was from Wish. So I found that same ring, bought it, and made like a small series on it about comparing mine to Wish, and I actually made what it was supposed to look like in the pictures, because it did not look like what it did in the pictures. And what was funny about that situation was like everyone else commented before like I could, like trolling her back. Not even trolling, just like being like you're trying to make fun of this person, but you're not even thinking about anything. For example, the comment about it being from Wish, even though I make them and show them in every TikTok. Like, if you're gonna try to make fun of someone, make sure you have a brain first. Use your noggin. I've been thinking I kind of want to start streaming earlier in the day. I've been waiting until 3 this first week, but today I don't have a lot going on today, so I was just kind of waiting for the stream to happen. I was like ready way before. So I might try to do it earlier in the afternoon. Next time, we will see. Part of this is just figuring it out. And like getting rid of the nerves and stuff. Part of the reason why I wanted to start streaming was because I wanted to like get better at talking to people, because I feel like I've gotten really bad at that. Not that I was ever good, but like, you know, COVID and everything. I'm talking more about like new people, like if, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty reserved when someone new I don't know starts talking, and I just felt like I want to get better at that. And what's better practice than like talking to yourself and trying to entertain yourself, right? Okay, I think we're fine to continue. No, we are not. There was a hole I didn't catch on the blue side. I was paying too much attention to the red. Dig that out. Lovely. Yummy. Also, this adhesive and CA are highly flammable. Not that I've ever needed to use fire for this, but it's another fun fact for you. Especially the accelerator, because it's kind of like hairspray. Okay. Not that the numbers matter too much, but we have 7 watchers here, which I'm pretty happy about. My goal last stream was to get to just 5 at any point, but we're at 7 right now. Pretty stoked. A lot of people only get like 1. There's like a crazy statistic, is like, I forgot if it's like 10 or 100, but if you get more than, I think it's more than 100. If you get more than 100 viewers on Twitch, you're in like the top 1% or something crazy, top 5 or 1 of everyone on Twitch, which is crazy. Like thinking about all the people who only have like 1 viewer. So I am thankful, thank you guys. Let's start sanding again. We're gonna try to speed it up a little bit. Checking for holes and things of that nature. Nope, don't want that. I think I fixed all of that. So started with 240. Now I'm moving to 320. And we're just gonna keep moving up as we go. By the by, I decided on Sunday is when I will be doing the game stream. I don't know if I will keep doing it on Sunday. However, Saturday I have something secret I'm working on, and it's really gonna be crazy. Maureen, if you're still here, I know you will like it. That was 400 and we're looking pretty fine. No holes. That's what I like to see. But yeah, I was planning on Saturday. I'm gonna do it Sunday. Might move it to Saturday again the week after, depending on how this secret project I'm talking about. I don't want to hype it up too much, but like, what I'm doing no one has ever done before. And it's gonna be a crossover with something else. Like, it's kind of ring related, but you'll see. I don't want to give too much away. And the thing is, it's not going to be done for a while. I'm just doing one part of it, and the rest will be done separately. When it is done though, it's if I can do my part well, and the rest of what I'm doing turns out really clean, it's going to turn heads so much that it will snap your neck in game. And I hope it gets a lot of attention. Okay, so we're moving on to the higher grits now. Things are looking clean. I just did 600. So I went from 240, 320, 400 to 600. Now I'm going to 800 and beyond. Now 1,000. And I'm taking like all of these pieces, just these small little things of sandpaper, and I'm just going up. Maureen, if you want to text me later, I'll show you what I'm talking about and being so secretive about. You're gonna Zuzu yourself, I think. Let's speed up a little. I want this ring done for America. That reminded me of the announcement that they're remaking MGS3, which I'm really curious to see how that will turn out, given the fact that Kojima's not there anymore, and he's not involved. I just checked my phone real quick. My fiance is like, "What are you doing?" in secret. I'll tell you, don't worry. You know about it though. Okay, chat. Look at this. What do you think? We're not done. This is a stopping point. It's not where I am stopping though. Like, you could just polish it a little bit and it'd look fine. But we're doing this DJ Studio Man style. So we're gonna really sand it. And honestly, looking at the video and probably the stream quality, I don't even know if you'll be able to tell if it'll be much different, but I will, and that matters the most to me. Okay, so I have these sanding pads. It starts at 3600 and goes up to 12,000 grit. This is the difference between making it like a matte finish and a shiny one. There's also one more thing I'm gonna do after that that's pretty special. And I'm giving away the secret, because there is a secret I found. All right, let's hit it. And it doesn't take very long, luckily. Because after you sand a 3000, you're like, man, I'm done. I want to be done. One. I don't know, can you see how many times I've used this? I think I mentioned it earlier, but like the black marks are just the part of the titanium. It's no big deal. No need to panic. Okay. Two more, and then we're done with sanding. Starting to look really shiny. It's also going to be really, really smooth. Like 3000 smooth, but like 12,000's like glass almost, or something smooth, I don't know. And the final pink one. Like you're taking off barely anything, any metal at this point. Okie day. Okie do, okie day. Alright, that's where it's at now. I don't know if you can tell. I can tell. It is definitely shinier. This would also be a stopping point. However, we go hard here. And I want to make sure there's no holes at all. Because if there's a hole, it will be kind of bad. Even the very, very tiniest hole could potentially be bad. I think we're fine. Let's make sure it's dry. Like totally dry. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go too hard on this part because I don't want to ruin the inlay, but I want the titanium to be super duper shiny. So we're gonna take aluminum polish and we're gonna take the Dremel and we're gonna go to town on it. Just a little, not much. Alrighty. And it might look like I'm ruining it. I am not, I promise. That's all, that's all. I'm being conservative with that. And then we'll take some off. More. This would be a stopping point, however, we're gonna go one even beyond that with a polish. The aluminum's kind of hard on it. The aluminum polish, I mean. And just to like get all of that nasty stuff out, We're gonna give it one last polish and then it'll be done. All right, chat. Are you ready for the grand reveal? Just get the excess off. Bang. Red, white, and blue. 42 channels. Three different colors. What do you think? Also, I'll turn the lights off so you can see it glowing. Just 1 second. Need the UV light. And it looks more like this in real life. I turned down the brightness because it looks better in the light. We're like there. Unfortunately, the red glow doesn't want to glow. I think I either put too much. It is glowing. It's just very hard to tell on video. I think I used not enough red and maybe filled it too much, and it is what it is. If this was for a customer, I would redo it. I will say. Here's a close-up. Wow, look at that. You know, these things happen. Let me take it off the mandrel. Okay. Not bad. Come on, focus. Pretty neat. I've never used this blank before. I said that at the beginning. It's really interesting. A lot of possibilities for this. Lots for many colors, different schemes. I could have even did a completely different pattern if I wanted to. But for a first test drive, basically I had to be just careful. So, how long have I been doing this? Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna start another one. I think that one was good. Good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. On Sunday though, I will be doing another stream, and it will be gaming. It won't be any rings. Weekends are for the gamers. So I'm gonna be playing an older game. I'll reveal it on that day. If you don't know, I want to do all types of games, older ones, newer ones, PC games, any, you know, all the stuff, consoles. I have a collection that I can choose from. And so if you haven't yet followed, drop me a follow if you want to see that. It'll be fun. I'll be in a new place, a different area of the house, playing some games, different setup, so I'll have to figure that out. And I have a couple cool things, more cool things planned in the future for rings. A lot of interesting stuff, in my opinion, that I can share with you live, and you can hang out, and that'll be fun. Okay, so thank you for coming by. Thank you for chatting if you did. I really appreciate you. We hit 10 followers. Well, we hit 11, so even better. Appreciate that a lot in my journey to degeneracy. So that's it, guys. I will see you on Sunday. Okay. Bye-bye.